Scenario number one, wrong serving of food. Because when we're taking the order, we should have to repeat their orders to make sure that we clarify their orders and to pronounce it correctly, to make sure that when we are delivering the food is correct. And when you're delivering the food, you should always check first the kitchen that the product that you serve is presentable and pass the temperature and have the quality of product. Then the bad traits about the scenario one is about the hair not really effects and the way they use of delivering the food under smile. They didn't have the smile, but a good trait also is they already serve the food and they always listen what the customer complain. But just remember that when we are in the any kind of establishment, we should have to be focused on our work and not to be distracted. So the scenario number two, don't let them wait. And taking call, we should always remember that don't let the phone hang. If you don't know the information it's being asked to you, you should always take down notes, their personal information, for you to make sure that you can call them back. And don't let be too very confident in answering the thing that being asked to you. And then the bad traits about the scenario number two is without greeting, not listening well to the endorsement, and also do not pay attention. And the good traits is they answer the call immediately, but the main reason for this is we should always have to be focused on our work to make sure that our transaction as will be successful. The bad traits and good traits of the three scenario that I've seen in the video. First is improper grooming, not fixing your hair, bad approach, do not pay attention, not knowledgeable, incomplete menu, poor food quality, and happy customer talk about the service. Then the good traits is he doesn't ignore the customer feedback, don't afraid of the customer complaint and apologize and say sorry, listen and good appearance. Let us remember when working this kind of any kind of establishment that we should have the proper grooming, which includes a proper haircut, the cut your nails, they don't have the mustache, to take bath every day and be hygienic. And also let us also remember to have the endorsement before we going in our store for us to know the new updates what are available and not available of the product, and also to have the proper hand washing for us to be sanitized to make sure that when handling food we have is not to be contaminated and the food that we handle is safety. Then before serving a food we should always check their temperature and the quality of that product to make sure that we could give the customer the quality of service or the quality of the product. And also in taking order we should always have smile and make feel them that they are welcome and have a friendly community to make sure that our customer will going back to our store because of the good service that we give. And that's all, and thank you. Scenario number three, forgetting the orders of the customer. Before the customer leave or before our duty ends, we should have to fix that problem. Then we should have to ask what are their complaints about the product that they taste. Then you should have to listen well to make sure you have to correct and to change their order if they really need a new one. And then the bad traits about this is not listening well, bad approach, and not totally responsible. And then the good traits also is they serve food. But the main reason of this thing is we should have to remember that when working with a kind of establishment, we should have to smile and also to give them the quality of service that the customer wants and fix their problem, because that is the main reason why the customer didn't go back to your store, because of the service that you could give to them. That's all, and thank you.